Hello, hello. Episode 5. Here we go. I'm a little bit late getting this out, so I gotta kind of cut to the chase and not really have as much banter as I typically do. Being a seasoned podcaster with 4 episodes under my belt. So, anyway, let's get right into the topic here. The other day, I guess it was yesterday, I posted a story on my Adventures in Adversity Instagram podcast. If you haven't followed me, please do if you have a moment. I believe I'm up to 38 followers, people. I know. It's a lot. Don't be jealous. Anyway, no, for real, follow me. Thanks. Yesterday, I posted a story where I actually did one of those cold ice plunges for the first time. Super trendy, but actually very effective for all kinds of things: mental health, inflammation, soreness, anxiety, depression, sickness, all kinds of things. Apparently, it's really good. So, my husband's super into that, like wellness, physical gadgets, things like that. And so, he got this ice tub. And I swear I'm going to relate this to Adventures in Adversity in 1 second. Let me just do the setup here. I found it really funny, like the whole experience of actually doing it in the backyard, this ice plunge, was kind of crazy because I found myself when I did it getting like really mad and irritated while I was in the water because it was freaking freezing. And I ended up staying in for about 12 minutes, but it only got numb at 5 minutes. So I was super irritable and pissy, saying, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this over and over, which was amazing. Anyway, it really reminded me of kind of like something that I could talk about on the podcast, which is most things that are like worthwhile and you get benefits from might suck in the beginning and feel really hard and feel like extremely uncomfortable. And the funny thing was that at about 5 minutes, I like went totally numb and it was amazing and super relaxing. So the first part sucked and then it just subsided. And I felt amazing after. Seriously. Can't even tell you how refreshed I felt. So I'm probably rambling, but what I wanted to say was, and I'm going to keep this episode under 5 minutes because who has time to listen to long episodes sometimes? You know what I mean? The ice bath, ice plunge that my husband Ryan bought for us that is sitting in our backyard is actually a metaphor for adversity. The cold water is seriously anything in your life that makes you uncomfortable, but that you know is actually good for you. So you avoid doing it because you know part of the way you'll be uncomfortable, even though you know at the end of it, it's going to be awesome. And that's what I felt with the cold plunge. I seriously was so annoyed. My kids were like putting their finger in the ice tub, and you can see on the video, I'm like, get out of my face. Don't talk to me. I was very resistant to it. And then when you just like accept it, everything gets easier. So yeah, adventures in an ice plunge, which actually is a metaphor for any challenge you go through in life. I'm realizing as I say this. It's like at work, if you have a big project, getting started sucks because you don't know what you're doing for the first hour. And then once you get in the groove, it's great, but you avoid it. And then at the end of it, you feel amazing and you like deliver. But it's those first 5 minutes in the ice plunge that suck. First 1 hour of the project where you feel kind of dumb sucks. The first 10 minutes of a party where you don't know anyone until you like find someone to chat to sucks. So everything is an ice plunge. Life is an ice plunge. Jump in anyway. All right, it's at 5:08. I got to finish up some work, but I'm glad I could get on the microphone and just talk about this because even though I'm late in posting it and I'm very deadline oriented, I figured, hey, why don't you just get on the mic and see what comes out with this whole ice plunge thing? And I think I'm pretty happy with it. All right. Well, I think when I post this, it will be Tuesday, and all my faithful listeners will listen to it right away, of course. So have a wonderful Tuesday. And just remember, if your day feels like an ice plunge, that's a good sign. It means good things are on the way. All right. Take care and talk to you later.